Maximum stocking density without water quality issues. Recirculating Aquaculture System is able to make you to stock more fish than the traditional fish farming method. The traditional fish farming method, where the fish are just stuck in the water, there's no water movement, there's no filtration, there's no aeration, nothing. Just the fish stuck there. You cannot stock more fish in such systems because the more fish you stock, the more waste they were producing and the more dirty the water will become. And this is a great challenge. And with this Recirculating Aquaculture System, you will be able to stock more because you filter the insoluble particles, you add oxygen to the fish, and you have clean water. This, if you are not convinced, I'll give you more details of how you can be able to stock more fish in the Recirculating Aquaculture System. For instance, in the traditional system, if you are stocking catfish, though the stocking density has a lot of factors influencing, but just to give you insight, you stock 5 to 10 catfish fingerling in per square meter. That's the traditional method. But with the help of the filtration and aeration system, that's the RAS, you are able to stock 20 to 50 fingerlings per square meter. This is why this can give you a lot of stocking density at a limited time. The second reason why you must install the filtration system and aeration system is that it gives you massive water saving. It saves about 90% water. Yes. The reason why you constantly change the water in the pond is because of the insoluble particles, such as the feces and the leftover feed. Because when such are accumulated in the pond, it increases the ammonia level. And when the ammonia level in the fish pond is high, it depletes the oxygen level. And when the oxygen level is low, the fish will be suffocating, and then that will lead to stress, diseases, and the sad news, mortality. But this system takes care of such. It removes such toxic chemicals. It removes the insoluble particles, and it reuses that same water. And what you only need to do once in a while is to top up the pond water. And that is also required because as you clean the fish pond system, that the Recirculating Aquaculture System daily, the small water that you are taking out, definitely the fish pond water is reducing just little by little. So within a few days or a week time, they just top it small. You don't have to drain the entire water and change. The third reason you must install the filtration system is that it gives consistent growth and faster maturity. Consistent growth and faster maturity in the sense that the fish are thriving, they are succeeding, they are enjoying it, and all the conditions that will let them to grow well are being met. Good water, good oxygen, no harmful chemicals or toxic materials in the pond. And for that matter, they will have consistent growth. And once they grow consistently and they have faster growth, you are going to make more profit. And just to remind you, catfish takes averagely 6 months to maturity. I said averagely, it could be less or it could be more depending on factors, but that's the average thing. So the Recirculating Aquaculture System even give you faster growth rate, and you might even harvest your fish before the 6 months time if you are able to meet other conditions in combination with the filtration system. Now, the fourth one is that it eliminates fish mortality that is caused by poor water quality. Poor water quality, like I said earlier, is as a result of accumulated waste. It is as a result of leftover feed, as a result of feces from the fish. So now that these things are being taken care of, what is going to contaminate the water again? Nothing. So that's what I said. It prevents mortality that is caused by poor water quality. Because poor water quality is the silent killer in fish farming. It's a silent killer because sometimes it even comes without giving you warning. By the time you realize your fish are suffocating, and if you are not careful, they are dying. So poor water quality, if you're using this system, you are safe from that. Use disease outbreak because The fish, as they are thriving well in the water and they will be growing well, and there's no need to always give your fish antibiotics. Sometimes we give fish antibiotics because of stress, and that stress can come from several reasons. But in this context, we are talking about stress that will come as a result of poor water quality. So now that the water quality has been taken care of and the water is quality enough for the fish to thrive, it means that they'll be healthy and they'll be growing. So you don't need to always spend so much money on antibiotics, because such antibiotics are also costly, and excessive of the antibiotics application is also dangerous for you. So all this will be taken care of. Now the fifth one is that it gives independence from reliable water sources. It gives you, as a fish farmer, independent and unreliable water sources. For instance, there are fish farmers who are not able to produce enough fish because they don't have enough water at their site. A lot of people, yes, water is life when it comes to fish. And people are thinking that you need to get huge and big dams and rivers or even big water bodies to be able to raise fish. That might be true if you are not prone or if you're not aware of these systems. This system can let you to use little water to produce more fish by reusing that same water. All you need to do is that after you get your fish ponds filled, just get a reservoir or a small tank that can keep small water in case of emergency. Then you have this system in place and you are going. This is going to save you a lot of costs, because some people I know are buying from water tankers, and the water tankers, they charge a lot of money, as huge as 600 Ghana cedis, 800 Ghana cedis, even sometimes 1,000 Ghana cedis, just to give you water to change in your pond. So imagine this. So like I always say, even sometimes the water cost is even more than feed. One feed is said to be the most costly when it comes to fish farming, amounting to about 70%. Sometimes, especially those who are buying water from tankers, are spending a lot of money. And if you're one of such people, or you don't have enough water at your site to constantly change your water, then considering the Recirculating Aquaculture System is the best for you. Now, the seventh reason you must install filtration system is that it gives you more profit with control and predictable farming. In this system, you are able to control your fish production. You are able to control the amount of water you use. You are able to control the amount of feed that you give your fish. And all this, when they come together and you have control over, then you have control over how your fish are growing, and you have control over your profit, and you will make profit at the end of it. Now, the eighth reason is that this system is suitable for any location, even urban areas. Fish farming, when you visit, there are certain fish farms that you visit and you not want to stay there for 5 minutes because the place is smelly. The odor at the site is very, very high. You will not like to enjoy that place. So assuming you are having your farm in urban area or in cities where you have neighbors around you, even where you yourself, you have it in your backyard or at your home, and the place is smelling like this, how can you cooperate with that? How will your neighbors cooperate with that? Now, this system, the filtration and recirculating aquatic system, can make you run odorless farm. The farm will not be smelly. As far as you are keeping the system clean and the system is working all the time, you have the water, that same water being reused for several months, even up to harvest. From stocking up to harvest, there's no need to change the water and the place will not be smelly. So this makes farming to be very easy in urban areas, in cities, and more importantly, at your backyard. You don't have that little space at your backyard. Instead of allowing that space to get waste, you can put up your small farm there, install the filtration system, and you are good to go. So this system is suitable for any location. The ninth reason is that it gives you year-round production without any seasonal limitation or barrier. As far as you have control over the system, you constantly produce fish. If you are in a place where your water is seasonal, for instance, during rainy season, you get enough water. During dry season, there's no water. and your fish production is dependent on only the rainy season. Dry season, you don't have water to produce your fish. If you are facing such challenge, then this system is best for you. Once you install the Recirculating Aquaculture System, just get a little water and you are good to go. And you can produce the fish year round. Yes. So this system, even during hot season, like I have a complete video about the effect of hot season in catfish farming. You can check that one out. However, this system can also control the hotness that is heating the pond, especially the aeration. So this, like I said, can allow you to produce more fish year round. This system is environmental friendly and it is eco-friendly method of fish production. Environmentalists are now concerned about the activities of fish farmers, how it is impacting the environment. It is also contributing to the constant climate change. And we all know the consequences of that. So this system will allow you to manage the farm in a way that it will not have negative impact in the environment or in the ecosystem. For instance, if you always change the water, once you discharge the dirty water or the wastewater into the environment, such have a lot of consequences. The smell or the odor affects the climate. Such waste can also be washed or moved into the water bodies, contaminating these water bodies, and it will become harmful for humans and animals' consumption. And all these are not environmental friendly practices. With the help of filtration aeration system, you don't have much to worry about that. It will be taken care of. And even when you are discharging your water, you discharge it responsibly. Just take small out, and you can even use it to water your system. And more importantly, this system can also let you incorporate aquaponics. Incorporating the aquaponics into your system, because it will be very difficult to incorporate aquaponics in your system if you don't have filtration system, because taking the waste direct into the crop is not ideal. It can cause clogging and it can also harm the crops. So this is the 11th reason why you must install the filtration system. So this, when you have it and you add cross production, that's aquaponics, you're able to kill two birds with one stone. You produce fish, crops at the same time, effortlessly. Imagine you have to get big land and then cultivate crops, get another land, farm your fish or rear your fish. All these are coming at a cost. But this system will allow you to put the two together and then you work it and then you are good to go. Now, having looked at the 11th reason why you should install filtration system, I hope you have been inspired. And you might be wondering so far, how can I get this system installed? You have got covered. This is what we have been doing for years, and we have the experience of doing that. But we have geographical limitations. We are in Ghana. Possible it is easy and simple to install this filtration for our farmers who are in Ghana or probably nearby communities or nearby countries, which also comes at a cost. But imagine something. If someone gives you fish and someone teach you how to harvest fish, I think the one who teach you how to harvest fish is better, because when you finish eating your fish, you can harvest your own fish and eat. But once I give you fish, once you consume that fish, that's all. So instead of installing the filtration system for you, where you pay, and then when it breaks down, we have to come back and fix it, we have developed a complete and step-by-step course for you. This course, when you enroll in it, it will give you the DIY, that is do it yourself. At the end of the course, you can be able to install your own filtration and aeration system. And when it breaks down, you can fix it. And not only fixing it for your own farm, you can also do it for other farmers and charge them like we are doing. So we got you covered. And the good news is also that this is super affordable. Just hit the link in the description, get to the product. We just charge you $75. And out of the $75, as a community member and as a cherished subscriber like you, we are giving you 30% discount. You just need to enter the discount code FACO, and then you'll be given 30% and you purchase it. But remember, this has limited downloads. Only the first 20 people who will be able to use this code. So come first and then you'll get saved. About this entire video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and let's grow our fish together. I thank you so much for watching. My name is Abdulaziz Issa, and this is Aquaponics, and all we do in this channel is to share fish farming tips based on our experience and research.